Now for Eyewitness News, call 12 for action. A new study reveals some startling numbers. More than 1/3 of college students take attention deficit drugs without a prescription. The study found they often get the pills from friends. But as problem solver Susan Hogan has learned, schools are now cracking down on the practice.
We've learned schools around the country are buckling down on this buddy system of swapping stimulants. And in doing so, some claim they are discriminating against those who truly need the drugs.
What would you do if your doctor asked you to sign a contract the next time you were prescribed medication? Or what about if you were required to submit to drug tests in order to get a prescription refilled? It's happening at some college clinics around the country when students look for help to treat attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, or ADHD.
These are unfortunate kind of barriers for those who need the treatment.
Studies document rampant misuse and abuse of ADHD medication on college campuses. This student, who asked that we not share his identity, explained he didn't get his prescription until his first year of college.
I had a bunch of friends that were on them, and I had taken some of theirs, and that helped me.
So he asked a doctor to write him a prescription.
I've never sold them, but I have given them away.
And that's a problem. Schools are having a hard time keeping up with the demand and the expense for treatment and diagnosis. And they are concerned about medical liability. So many are taking up new policies.
Recently, a number of campuses have announced that they will no longer prescribe stimulant medication for those students with attention deficit disorder.
Those schools are leaving it to the student to get their meds back home or off campus. Other schools say they'll fill prescriptions but won't do any diagnosing.
They base it on the fact that it has been diagnosed in the past.
Still, other schools are making it much more difficult for students to get their hands on the drugs, even for those already diagnosed. Students have to meet certain testing requirements, which often include signing a contract.
They promise that they will not abuse any drugs. They promise not to share or sell their medications to roommates. And importantly, they promise to follow through with therapy.
But not everyone agrees these changes are all good.
We're making it harder and harder for them to have access to good treatment and to have support. You know, if somebody has asthma and has to take asthma medication every day, or diabetes, or high blood pressure, we would question their need for medication.
Some schools also consider the unauthorized use of the drugs as a form of cheating and failure to meet the school's honor code, meaning students could also face expulsion. And if you have a consumer problem you need help solving, contact our Call 12 for Action Center Monday through Thursday from 11 until 1, hotline 228-1850. Or if you're interested in becoming a Call 12 for Action volunteer with me, you can call that same number you see right there on your screen. I'm problem solver Susan Hogan, Eyewitness News.